Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the legal consulting program of TLK Lawfirm in Hanoi, Vietnam. Today, TLK Law will continue to advise on the procedures and steps to apply for TRC for foreigners in Vietnam. If you haven't watched the previous video, you can click in the link in the description below to review in detail. To be granted a TRC in Vietnam, you need to prepare an application document which guides the issuance of visas, TRCs, entry and exit permits, and permanent residence solutions for foreigners in Vietnam issued by the Minister of Public Security. There are 4 cases for applying for a TRC as follows. 1. Applying for a TRC for foreigners with a work permit or work permit exceptions in Vietnam. 2. Applying for a TRC for foreigners who are spouses or Vietnamese citizens. 3. Applying for a TRC for foreigners with parents who are Vietnamese citizens. 4. Applying for a TRC for foreign investors in Vietnam. For each case, the application document for TRC will require different components. Specifically, Case 1. Applications for a TRC for foreigners with a work permit or work permit exceptions in Vietnam includes a notarized copy of the business registration certificate, investment license, or operations license of the representative office, branch, etc., depending on the type of enterprise. A notarized copy of the work permit or work permit exceptions for the foreign worker, valid for at least 12 months. A letter introducing the sale and the signature of the authorized person of the organizations, Form NA-16. An official letter and applications for TRC for foreigner, Form NA-6. A declarations requesting the insurance of a TRC for the foreigner, Form NA-8. An introductions letter for the Vietnamese employee going to the Immigration Department to handle the TRC applications. The original passport, a temporary residence registration confirmation or temporary residence book of a foreigner, 2 photos, 2 cm cross 3 cm. Case 2. Applications for a TRC for foreigners who are spouses of Vietnamese citizens include a notarized copy of the marriage certificate in Vietnam or a consular legalized copy of the marriage registration note in Vietnam if married abroad. An application for sponsorship and insurance of a TRC for foreigner, Form NA-7. A declaration requesting the insurance of a TRC for the foreigner, Form NA-8. The original passport and visa, passport valid for at least 13 months, and visa with the correct purpose of entry into Vietnam, 2 photos, 2 cm cross 3 cm. A notarized copy of household registration book of the Vietnamese spouse, a notarized copy of the ID card or citizen ID of the Vietnamese spouse, a birth certificate or other documents proving the parent-child relationship with a current Vietnamese citizen, and applications for sponsorship and insurance of a TRC for foreigner, Form NA-7. A declaration requesting the insurance of a TRC for the foreigner, Form NA-8. The original passport and visa, passport valid for at least 13 months and visa with the correct purpose of entry into Vietnam. 2 photos, 2 cm cross 3 cm. A notarized copy of the household registration book of Vietnamese parents. A notarized copy of the ID card, citizen ID for the Vietnamese parents. Case 4. Applications for a TRC for foreign investors in Vietnam include a notarized copy of the business registration certificate, investment license, detailing the capital contributions of the foreign investor, a seal registration certificate or a notifications document about the publications of the enterprise seal information on the National Business Registration Portal, initial seal and signature registrations at the Immigration Department, Form NA-16, an official letter of applications for TRC for the foreigner, Form NA-6, a declaration requesting the insurance of a TRC for the foreigner, Form NA-8, an introductions letter for Vietnamese employee going to Immigration Department to handle the TRC applications, the original passport and visa, a temporary residence registration confirmations, or temporary residence book of the foreigner, 2 photos. After preparing the dossier with all the documents and materials listed above, you will submit the applications as follows. For TRCs marked NG3, diplomatic missions, consular offices, or other authorized foreign agencies in Vietnam, submit the applications to the competent authority of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. For other types of TRCs, the inviting of or sponsoring agency, organizations, or individual directly submits the applications to the Immigration Department where inviting or sponsoring agency is headquartered, or where the individual resides, in 5 working days from the date of receipt of the complete applications. The Immigration Department or the competent authority of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs will consider issuing the TRC. If the application is incomplete, the receiving officer will guide to the applicant to supplement the necessary documents. You will need to prepare the additional documents and return to the Immigration Department office to resubmit. On the appointment date, you bring the received ID card or passport to present to the officer, checking and comparing the results. If the TRC is granted, you will pay the fee, sign the receipt, and receive the TRC. According to Circular 25/2021 TT-BTC, dated April 7, 2021, of the Minister of Finance, the TRC fees are as follows. TRC valid for 1 to 2 years is $145 USD per card. For TRC valid for over 2 or 5 years is $155 USD per card. Thank you for watching our video. Feel free to leave a comment below this video or contact TLK today for more details and the best support from us. If you find the video useful and helpful, please like, share the video, and subscribe our channel to receive information about the latest legal changes in Vietnam. Goodbye and see you again.